Hello, hello. Okay, this is going to be a bit of a weird one. It's more of a rant, really, and I thought I'd do it whilst I cleaned my airbrush. Today's topic, as I'm sure you're sick of, is female custodes, and are they canon? And if they are, how can they be canon? Seems the ultimate guide that has just been released refers to Custodes as the Brotherhood and Sons. So of course people are leaping on this and saying they've gone back on it. GW, it's not woke anymore. Blah blah blah. Basically, really boring. They seem to forget that books take a long time to actually get to print. We're talking for something of this magnitude, probably years. It's not a small volume. Tons of writers involved in it, so that kind of thing is going to cause some backlogs. And Gav himself has said, yeah, they female custodes are still canon. You know, it was just a case of they didn't get the information in time to put it in there. And so people are saying, oh, but Tithes came out a while back now. Yeah, that doesn't matter. It's the information didn't get to the publishers in time, so that information is not in the book. It's as simple as that. So people yelling, doing the usual war cries of meh, woke, DEI, blah, blah, blah. You just stop it, really, please. There's no reasoning in GW's law why they have to all be male. To say they have to be male is silly. I mean, I'm just looking on my screen here. Yeah, Custodes are genetically enhanced super soldiers, way beyond a space marine. They're more primarchy, really. They're all genetically engineered on an individual basis, so they're not kind of mass produced as the space marines were. So there could be women with them easily. There is a quote from, I think it's Emperor's Legion, but they just basically speak about the creation process, and they're more focused on perfection and adaptability rather than, Space Marines, where they just make them pretty brutal and hope for the best. So it's the Emperor's Adeptus Custodes were designed to be the perfect guardians of the Imperium. Their gene seed, or rather their genetic makeup, was derived from the Emperor himself, with every custodian a living embodiment of his image, made to be flawless in every regard. Unlike the Space Marines, whose gene seed was incredibly rigid, the Custodes were designed with the flexibility of human biology in mind. So where it says genetic flexibility, you could say it's male or female. There's nothing to say it has to be male. And people just say, oh, but they call them a brotherhood. Yeah, look at other games. You've got Assassin's Creed, where they're called the Brotherhood, and there's women. You've got the Brotherhood of Steel from Fallout, and, there's a lot of women involved in that as well. There's nothing that says they have to be male. And people are now saying, oh, well, the only reason we're against it is it was really shoehorned in, it was really badly done, blah, blah, blah. They haven't given us any reasoning. They've said that female have always been a thing, and that's fine. I'm going with that. There wasn't such a huge uproar with the numerous other retcons that GW have done. It's only specifically female custodes, which I find really weird, and I think it's just people leaping on the DEI's bad bandwagon. That's it in my mind. Going back, we've had my babe Slanesh. Slanesh was originally basically the god of sex. It was a one massive perverse sexy cult, and then over the years they've retconned them. I'm saying them, not he or she. They've retconned them to be the god of excess and perfection, which I'm okay with. I guess they're having to do that so that more people will get involved in the hobby and younger people will get involved in the hobby. And yeah, so no more Space Marines with one boob, which I kind of miss. So there's them. There's the Necrons. They were originally just these really weird, spooky robots who came out of nowhere, and they were kind of the horror side of things, and now they've turned them into like undead space Egyptians, basically. That they just did that in the codex. I think it was their second codex or third codex. Just suddenly, hey, look, Necrons are new now, whee! And yeah, there was some grumbling, but people accepted it, and now people love the Necrons, mostly. And Eldari, originally just called the Eldar. Now we've got Iraine and everyone else just suddenly appearing, and it's pushing the narrative forwards, which I think is an amazing thing. I think they've not done a lot with that side of the Eldari, but I'm hoping that they will do in the future. They're with the new codex coming out and all the new models. So yeah, there's been plenty of retconning. And it's just GW moving with the times, really. And that's coming from an old bloke. You know, change is inevitable. It's one of those things that's going to happen. And there's just people making so much money from YouTube just by putting out these, oh, Henry Cavill said this about Amazon.
Hey Albus, it's drugs time.
Thanks for letting me know it's time to drug my dog. Great. Yeah, they're just making videos off the back of people getting angry about female Custodes and putting Henry Cavill's name forwards. Henry Cavill has said absolutely nothing about this, and Henry Cavill loves his Custodes. So they're saying it's due to Amazon and their DEI. We don't know anything about it. They're so tight-lipped about it. I think everyone should just enjoy the hobby. If you don't like female Custodes, that's okay. Don't buy female Custodes. If you don't like female Custodes and you're battling someone that's playing with female Custodes, if they do end up bringing out models, which I'm pretty sure they will do, then just take great delight in killing the female Custodes models. I think it's a silly thing to do, but, you know, it's everyone's hobby. We shouldn't gatekeep so hard on it. Change is going to happen. I mean, the change we should be happy about is that finally, after 30 years, the warp spiders are finally getting plastic models, which to me, that's amazing. But yeah, just wanted to rant about that. In more exciting news, this is the kind of stuff I'm doing. There you go. Not based on anything, just a Nurgle model. I thought it was fun. Anyway, I think I've probably ranted on enough about that, and you're probably sick of seeing my desk, but my airbrush is now clean, so I'm going to go and spray paint some stuff. I do have to say, of course, like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube jazz. I probably missed out on loads of stuff, and this has probably been a really boring video to watch. But hey, enjoy my silky smooth voice. I'll get some editing in at some point and get another video out soon just on how I'm getting on with the hobby. So until then, just enjoy yourselves, all right? Just have fun, glitch out.